Good afternoon. A recent social weather station survey shows that trust ratings of President Bongbong Marcos and Vice President Sara Duterte both saw a decline. Think tank Strat-based consultancy commissioned the SWS survey conducted from September 24 to 30. The survey period came days after massive and simultaneous September 21 anti-corruption protests nationwide, triggered by corruption scandal involving flood control projects. Based on the SWS survey, Marcos posted a trust rating of 43%, while 36% of respondents said they have little trust of him. 21% were undecided. The latest trust rating for Marcos is slightly lower than the 48% in June 2025. On the other hand, Duterte's trust rating is 53%, while 28% of respondents have little trust in her and 18% were undecided. Duterte's trust rating in June 2025 was at 61%. Strat-based Group President Dindo Manhit says the decline of Marcos and Duterte ratings reflects what he describes as a shifting public mood. He says Filipinos are reassessing their confidence in the country's top leaders. For him, the latest survey results reflect a maturing public that evaluates leaders more on their performance than personality. The Office of the Ombudsman says it uncovered a paper trail and bank transactions linking several high-ranking government officials to anomalous flood control projects. In a press briefing, Ombudsman Boying Remulla says his office is now preparing to file before the Sandigan Bayan many cases involving high-ranking officials. Remulla says they already obtained a substantial amount of data showing money being transferred from one bank account to another. He also discloses that his office sought the help of the Anti-Money Laundering Council in the preparation and filing of these big cases. As of October 11, the Anti-Money Laundering Council said it already secured freeze orders for at least 2,000 assets worth around 4 billion pesos, which are believed to be linked to irregular flood control projects. Meanwhile, Remulla received the findings of the Department of Justice following its investigation into the alleged anomalous flood control projects. Prosecutor General Richard Anthony Fadulyon said they turned over 5 cases involving reported ghost flood control projects in Bulacan. Fadulyon said the cases involved contractors and officials from the Department of Public Works and Highways district offices. He added that the cases include possible charges of malversation, falsification by public officers, perjury, and graft and corruption. Vice President Sara Duterte denies that there are plans to destabilize the government. In a press briefing, Duterte believes the administration is just insecure and supposedly afraid of the power of the people's voices. She claims that the word destabilization comes from the administration itself due to the supposed insecurity. She also dismisses the rumors that meetings are being held among groups to shake up the current administration. However, she says that if there's a group that would hold meetings on the issue, it would be the Makabayan Bloc. Duterte claims the Makabayan Bloc wants to overthrow and take over the government. In response, Bagong Alyansang Makabayan Chairperson Teddy Casinos says calling those demanding accountability destabilizers is the ultimate form of gaslighting. He emphasizes that their group aims to change the government and not to destabilize it. He points out that they are tired of corrupt political dynasties, particularly calling out the Marcoses and the Dutertes. The armed forces of the Philippines have denied rumors of a plan to unseat President Bongbong Marcos or destabilize his administration. And these are the stories you need to know today. I'm Neil Mercado. Follow INQUIRER.net on Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Reddit. For more stories, visit INQUIRER.net. Good afternoon.